Okay fam, so we're only a few hours away from what should be an epic fight between Devin the Dream Haney and Ryan the King Garcia. The pros and other experts have weighed in, and they've pretty much all said they expect Haney to win this, though most if not all have hedged their position by pointing out that Ryan's power is an X factor that you have to keep in mind. My thoughts are that Ryan Garcia has a much better chance than he is generally receiving credit for. It's true that he doesn't check as many boxes as Haney. His punches and footwork is not as good and his head movement is almost non-existent. Haney has claimed that Garcia hasn't really evolved since his time in the amateurs. Here's why I think the odds are much closer than most boxing pundits are claiming. For one, I don't think Haney's technique is as clean as he is being credited for, and he has a habit of lowering his guard. I think he's going to be eating more hooks and straight rights than the boxing pundits are expecting, and from having seen Haney wobbled in the past, from boxers with far less power than Garcia, this could be detrimental. Oscar De La Hoya has predicted that this fight will look like his first fight with Mosley, where lots of power punches were exchanged. However, I believe a better analogy, given how the fighters stack up relative to one another, is Vernon Forrest versus Shane Mosley. Shane Mosley was more refined and on paper, the better boxer. But Vernon Forrest had a sort of rougher, dirty boxing method about him. Unlike Oscar, who was a super clean, crisp and orthodox fighter, Vernon was an awkward and rough fighter, and stylistically, this caused problems for Mosley. There's one more factor here, the fact that Garcia missed weight. Personally, I think this was intentional. He has blamed his loss to Tank Davis on the weight cut, time and time again. I think what Garcia cares about here is winning the fight, and the money and belt aren't much of a concern for him. But I guess we will see. Can Ryan catch Devin with enough shots to end the fight or at least tilt the cards in his favor? Or will Devin Haney simply put on a masterclass of jabs, footwork, head movement and ring IQ and totally embarrass Garcia? If the fight goes into the later rounds, does Garcia have the discipline to stay focused and not lose his composure? Well fam, I guess we'll find out soon enough. Let me know what you think.